volume of a cone. So a volume of a cone is the following formula, right? So we have volume, which is equal to 1/3 times pi times the radius, and that's squared times the height. So it might be shortened to something like that. So example 1, as a nephrologist, Dr. Hernandez is reviewing a recent magnetic resonance imaging of her patient's renal pyramids within the kidney. Help Dr. Hernandez determine the volume of one of her patient's renal pyramids. So as we can see, we have a height, which is 2 centimeters, and a radius of 2.5 centimeters. So let's just go ahead and rewrite this formula. So our radius is 2.5, and we have a height of 2. So when we go ahead and fill that in, we'll put 2 right there, and then we'll put 2.5 right there, and that's squared, right? And then we just have pi and 1/3, and those are the things that never change, right? So 1/3 times pi, and then multiply by 2.5 squared times 2. So let's get our calculators out, and we're going to go ahead and deal with the exponent first, right? So we have 2.5, and we're going to square it, so 6.25. So 1/3. So 1/3, right, it's just really just a division. So we can just go ahead and do that. Then times our pi button, right, or you can use 3.14. Either will be accepted in WAMAP. Times 6.25 times 2, and we get 13.09 when we round to the nearest hundredth. And this is going to be in centimeters, and we're going to go ahead and cube it. So that would be our solution. Now let's go ahead and look at the next example. So example 2, as a nephrologist, Dr. Garcia is reviewing a recent magnetic resonance imaging, MRI, of her patient's renal pyramids within the kidney to help Dr. Garcia determine the volume of one of our patient's renal pyramids. So we have the volume, right? We have 1/3 pi r squared times the height. So our radius is going to be 0.5, and we're going to go ahead and square that. And then our height is 2. Right, and this is where the 0.5 came in. So if we go ahead, let's go ahead and get a different calculator out. I'm going to show you. So if we can go ahead and do these brackets, 1 divided by 3 will give us a fraction. We move to that arrow, close the bracket, times, and then we'll go to the functions, that's where our pi button is, go back to the main, times. Now we have 0.5, we're going to go ahead and square that, and then times 2, and what do we get? We get 0.52 as our solution. And this would be in centimeters cubed. And so if you have, like, right, you can use a simple calculator like this, and that's how you could have solved. Or if you have a calculator that can do a little bit more, you can go ahead and just plug it in as it follows, and it will calculate for you correctly. And so that's just one way to do it. I really like this scientific calculator that's just online. It's a free resource, and it's just there for you.